I'm gonna give it a beat. I ain't got no real ideas planned at all, but I did find this game called Date Z. I ain't heard anything about this game at all, and we're gonna be trying to, spit gaming some of the baddies there, man. So yeah, without wasting your time, we gonna get straight into it. March 6 a.m. in the morning on a school day. Hold on, we gotta hit the save. Hit the save. You got a school day. A rat infestation with what will escape has escaped into Massiville High by March 28th, 2015. The first outbreak will occur. Massiville High is high school you attend. Whether you survive this upcoming outbreak depends on the choices you make in the next 5 days. In the end, there is only one way out of this situation alive. You must get yourself a date by Friday. Yo. So there's gonna be 6:45 a.m. The alarm clock in your room does its best to keep you from missing your first day of school. The radio is a present from your mom. It's a clock radio, something that she still thinks of as cool. A smooth and oddly smoky feminine voice slides out of your radio. Salutations and good morning, Massiville High. It's 6:45 on this crisp morning, Monday morning of the rest of your life. A new school week is starting, and we have a few groovy transfer students joining the herd today. That's you, one of the groovy transfer students joining the school today, mid-semester. Let's show them a traditional Massiville High welcome, some light hazing, and a general indifference. This is Oriana Grace coming to you from Massiville High's own pirate radio station, Free Radio MH 96.3 on your dial in a 5-block radius around campus. As if it wasn't weird enough that the school has it built on an old Air Force base. Wait, hold on. So our school is on a military base? Okay. Now, cool cats, I've got to stop giving you all the scoop on the daily jive so I can make sure I can make it to class. The rest of you should do the same. A sleepyhead ends up dead. The way she hits the word dead sends a shiver down your spine. Ooh. Ugh. Nasty. Check the clock. 6:50. Classes are at 7:30. So there's actually time for some shut-eye. Get up. Hit the snooze. No, let's get up. Let's get up. Let's get up, gang. You roll out of bed. Your clothes set out already. You're able to be on your way in only about a minute. You can't be late, gang. It's first day of class. You can't be late. The baddies are going to be there. You spend a few more making sure you don't look like you just rolled out of bed. Now it's time to meet the other students. Your first period is waiting. F101 in room A15, French class. I got French? Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. She's bad. Bro, y'all listen. Hear me out, y'all. Y'all listen to me. You gotta hear me out, y'all. You're not listening to me. Oh my god, bro, she's bad. She's bad. Look at her, bro. I'm just saying, y'all gotta hear me out on this one. Y'all going to hear me out on this one. Les effets, c'est les atures. I don't know no French, y'all. I know absolutely no French. I don't know a single piece of French. I've only had a few semesters of French. Bonjour, bonne journée, bonjour professeur, salut madame. Oh snap! What we do, y'all? Do I say madame or should I call her professor? Try to keep it casual. Let's say madame. Let's say madame. You know. The end. There are days where I become quite confused being surrounded by so many hints. Y'all, look at this, y'all. Come on, man. She wants me, bro. She wants me. She wants me, bro. She wants me. You are the new student. Choose your seat. I might suggest Madame Boisvert, the French teacher. She comes out as very French, which to a young man like yourself generally means confusing and oddly sexually charged. Specific seat. Trust me, mon beau, this is the one. Something in her eyes lets you know she's not joking. It's probably the fact that she's the teacher. I'm just listen to me. So you sit. As the students start to trickle in, the teacher starts her introduction. Salut, je m'appelle Madame Boiver. Bro, I'm butchering this so I've never taken French. Enchanté d'être le contraire. I am Madame Boiver, your French teacher, for what may very well be the rest of your lives. The teacher is hard to focus on as girls start to enter the class. You always heard that French class was made up of almost entirely of cute girls. Is that true? I have no idea. At your last school, that had not been the case. It has always been 13 boys and the old, very egg-shaped professor, Chapelon, who wasn't even French. He'd been Dutch or something. Each girl seemed to get their own moment as they came in and took their seat. Each of them taking a seat directly around you. I'm surrounded by the baddies, y'all. I gotta hear me. Remember what we've been practicing. Introduce yourselves a la France. Vivikia? Yo? Listen, y'all. Not a lot of y'all can, don't like your snow bunnies. I ain't judging, but listen to me. It's the glasses, y'all. It's the glasses. It's the glasses, man. It's the glasses. The first letter came through speaks with the confidence of someone fluent in the language. No one likes to show off, Vivi. And Jean de la Fontaine is a hack. The second girl marches in with confidence. See, y'all? See, this is for y'all tomboy lovers, y'all. No, this is not the golf person yet. This is y'all tomboys. If y'all like the tomboys, this is your girl. Je m'appelle Alicia. Is that all? Au liberté que des crimes on comment en ton nom. Generic teenage rage angst roll offer. Just sit, my young revolutionary. Got Patty. If y'all like your preppy girls, the rich girls, this may be y'all type too. Je m'appelle Patty Miss Boinver. I smashed my Dory Rama for the 5th period and I really want to try and fix it. Something about the third girl is so weirdly wholesome. Maybe it's the way she seemed to think my pair rhymes with my apple. Sit down, Patty. Yes, Madame Boiver. Damn, teach. What Patty do? What Patty do? I don't know about Bow, y'all. It's the hat. It's the hat and the shirt. I don't know about Bow, y'all. I don't think Bow's for me. No, that's for y'all. The last of the four, she's intense, and she's trying to play a newsroom correspondent on an old sitcom. Sit down, Bow. The rumors, though, suggesting that you and hold up. Is she? Hold on. Let me put on pause, y'all. Is she suggesting what I think she's suggesting? I mean, listen, y'all. It's none of my business, but I'm just saying. She's making suggestions. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. But I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. She's making certain arrangements. Sit down, Bow. We have French to learn. Uh-oh, bro. She's guilty. She's guilty, bro. You never know. Your French teacher gives you a bit of a smirk. Bro, bro, listen. Do y'all not see the way she's staring at me? She wants me. She wants me, bro. She wants me. Now, last week we were talking about the French deitist who left this written on the Mona Lisa. She writes out LHOOQ. Oh. Doobie raise her hair, wave it back and forth. However, she doesn't even want to be. She doesn't wait to be called on. Eli Achuad Akul. It sounds like Eli Achua Akul. She is correct. This is a French pun. It means a burning in her bum. However, a better translation is she has a fire below. As the man who made the pun internationally famous explained. He's suggesting that even though you can't see it, there's a deep burning sexual fire deep inside this in every woman. This is important because at the time, the teacher keeps talking as other students come in to introduce themselves. However, it feels like a small little world quickly develops around you. VVQ always trying to show off. Just because I read and you don't. Alicia reads comic books probably. Alicia mostly reads romance novels. Ha, Kettle Black. I had one of those books with the hunky guy on the cover lying around. You what? You brought a book like that to school? Which one? So you're the new kid, right? Yo! Listen, y'all. They're looking at me. They're looking at me. I'm surrounded by baddies. Well, 3 in bow, but like it's the hat. Like, let's keep it a bean. It's mainly the hat. It's mainly the hat. It's kind of weird, isn't she? Or I could start speaking French. You know. Let's keep it cool. We gonna keep this cool, right? Yes. I'm the new student. That much is pretty obvious. Welcome to Boiver's class. She's great. I think she's sleeping with the gym teacher. Oh, no, bro. She's a bop. She's one of those. No. She a bop, y'all. They ain't loyal, but they... Ha, he wishes. Oh, never mind. She's nice, but often in her own little world. Said the queen of the airheads. At least I'm queen of something. Instead of what? Are you Steve McQueen? Yeah, as if he was a badass instead of a bitch boy. Ooh. Ooh. I need to find a new scoop to I need to find a new scoop to write about. Something or someone's interesting. Looking for a new victim. If you find one, ask if you know anything about the model, building, and glue. I keep gluing my fingers together and it's really annoying. Nail polish remover will dissolve that. The chemical acetone acts as organic solvent. VVQ, no one asked you. Those girls seem like a fun bunch to be around with. They keep going on about school stuff. Too bad you're not involved anymore. That is quite enough, all of you. Please focus on the lesson at hand. God dang, teach. Lord forbid students... Like, hold on, let me pause this. Lord forbid students try to build interactions with each other in the school. Ahem. As I was saying, the way that sexuality and art intersects is as close as humanity comes to the divine. The rest of the class is not boring. However, you don't think you end up learning any French or much of anything else. Dang, bro. Nasty. This wasn't a good first date. In fact, it was terrible. You failed to make any friends or leave any impression whatsoever. The only person who actually noticed you roaming around the school pointlessly was your French teacher. Y'all, listen to me, bro. She wants me. I'm telling y'all. If she's the only one that notices me, bro. Listen, I know I'm charming, but I'm. Listen, y'all see how she's doing me, bro? Like, I cannot help but notice that a young man such as yourself seems to be avoiding the attention of the madame. Lady, you're hitting me with words, but I think I know what you're talking about. Young people should get to know one another. You may be surprised at how hard it is to make friends when you're older. She's talking from experience. Life can be quite sad if you stay on your own little bubble. But sieste la vie, some people prefer to be part of the crowd. She pats you on the shoulder and heads off. Let's give you some kind of wisdom or something. You aren't very impressed. 1 week later. Yo. Oh no. Already? After a week of keeping your head down and trying to fit into your new school, there's a zombie outbreak. And you're torn apart in front of the same girl as you didn't seem interested in to know. That's also you have no idea if she was ironic or not. You just know that it sucks. Is your French teacher laughing at you? You're kind of hope she dies next. Yo, wait, what? That's it? Ain't no way. I found it. It's real. I knew it. I just hope I have enough time. I guess time isn't as big of an issue as I think if this works. Yo, what is happening? So, wait, did I die? Just unlock time travel. Now you can take a step back in the dialogue or rewind one of the previous encounters. Rewind time, travel back in time. Yo! Yo, 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 yo. I got time travel powers? Yo, I'm, what's that girl name? Max from, Life is Strange. Yo. I kind of feel like, so this is what I did last time. Let's say bonjour, professor. You should not say such things to a woman of marrying age and certainly not piece of time. Hold on, what did I say? Wait, hold up. Let me look this up, y'all. Cause now I gotta know. What did I say? Hold up. Wait, hold up. What did I say? What does that mean? Hello, professor. Are you weak and a worm? What? Yo, yeah. What? That is crazy. That is crazy. That is a crazy thing to say to my teacher. Let's hit with some French. Je suis un étudiant actif. You are a student. That's the only French I know. More than me, all I know are French Revolution slogans. Welcome to the class with Baddies boy Vert. I think she's sleeping with a gym teacher. Ha, he wishes. She's nice, but often in her own little world. Queen of Airhead. Yeah, we already got this stuff, I'm sure. She wants you to take notes for her. Huh? She probably wants more than that. I can show you around. Do you know anything about modeling, building as well? You're annoying. Yada, yada, yada. No one asked. Wait, hold up. What did I say? BBQ. No one asked. New kid don't let these weebs show you around. Hold up. What was that? Oh, okay. Wait. Hold up. We got information. We got information on potential baddies, right? Let's see. So we got Patty. At first glance, she's a really girly girl and a damsel in distress. She is the daughter of the local sheriff. Okay. Who is overprotective and believes that she should find a husband at the nearest church. This attitude has somewhat rubbed off on her, as she would like to have a large family to cook for and lead a calm life with them. At the same time, she has a keen eye for detail. She is inquisitive and worries about her grades too much. While she tries to be kind and nice, that sometimes backfires. She was raised with guns around her, and she knows how to use them. She frequents the local shooting range with her dad. Yeah, Patty, you know what? I'm gonna make sure to be extra nice to you. If you ever become my girlfriend, I would never cheat. Because the fact that she knows how to use her gun and her dad is the sheriff. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Vivica, textbook bookworm. She loves to read. It shows as she is easily one of the most knowledgeable people in the building. Wherever she goes, she spends most of her time at the library instead of hanging out with people. This has rendered her socially awkward and a bit of a know-it-all, which annoys her peers and teachers alike. She has been bullied in the past, and she tends to escape into her own world, reliving the epic adventures and romance she indulges in during her free time. Okay, you know what? Stereotypical bookworm. You got Alicia, pretty athletic tomboy who plays on the volleyball and basketball teams. She often spends her time at the shooting range, firing the biggest rifle she can get her hands on. She is volatile, even aggressive at times, and she does not allow anyone to look down on her. Cynical and sometimes mean, she has managed to establish good relationships with some fellow students, but she generally appears as if she doesn't care what people think. She believes that losing at anything is a sign of weakness, and she drives herself hard, but she is starting to realize that victory is often hollow. And then finally we got Bao. Inquisitive, at times annoying, so she gives off the vibe of a 1930s reporter. Fedora with a press pass tucked between her headband, camera hanging around her neck, the whole 9 yards. She appears to be living in her own world, often extravagating the events she writes about and sprinkling them with a touch of sensation. It doesn't matter if the story is to be published in the school newspaper or on her own blog. She is definitely trying to find a conspiracy and often jumps to conclusions without any reason to do so. Okay. You actually make it to PE class on time, though changing into your gym outfit takes you a bit, so a lot of the kids are already doing things. As you walk onto the gym floor, you hear the woman shout, "Get out of the way," which gets you to look directly at the volleyball that bounces off your face hard. Which is worse, you make a squeaker sound like a little girl. Now everyone is laughing. I told you, get out of the way. Did you not hear me, squeaker? God dang, I just embarrassed myself in front of the baddies. Let it go, get in her face. Ooh, do we just like, hey, you know what, nah? Or do we like really toughen up? You know, get in her face about it. Angry with rage, you march right up to her. What was that? My killer spike, there's no defense other than your face apparently. She likes it. She likes it with a little bit of attitude. Okay. I bet your face can stop a lot of things. My face is better than your whole serve. That really hurt. She likes a little bit of attitude. I bet your face can stop a lot of things. My face is better than your whole serve. That really hurt. I bet your face can stop a lot of things. Are you calling me ugly? Was I? The PG supposed was very loudly. That's enough, both of you. Now apologize. Shake hands and find a team. Shake your hand and stare at you the whole time in a way that's surprisingly intimidating. Her grip is really strong too. Yo, sorry. The ball went wild. I was aiming for the back corner. Her apology sounds genuine. So she's one of those types, you know. She's competitive, y'all. Yeah. Okay. After that, Pete teacher goes as Pete Kayskiiz was known until a volleyball bounces around her head. Paper. I thought I said to get out of the way, squeaker. The grin on Lisa's face is friendly, though. So is her tone. She likes me, y'all. It took a moment for you to realize that the ball had hit a lot softer than the first one as well. The rest of the class goes smoothly on before the collision. Now it looks like a diorama of a smashed bunch of cardboard. Oh no. Stop to help her. Just keep going. Let's help her out, bro. If I'm gonna bump into you, at least let me, you know, help her out a bit. I don't even know how it crumbled like this. I thought it was sturdier than this. Let me help you. Oh, thanks. A true gentleman. Despite how annoying it must be to have her obvious class project smashed, she seems very happy to have the help. You see, you collect the very sticky and very broken bits of plastic, cardboard, and plaster. What did this used to be? I'm new in school. Do people really say things like a true gentleman? What did this used to be? I'm new in school. Well, I don't think I should say like she would know I'm a new kid. So let's ask, you know, what this was. I'm a wind farmer, a tiny one, a tiny fake one. I mean, kinda. I put a lot of work into this. She gets a dark look as she stares off the reminder of her diorama. I was supposed to give her a presentation on green powder. The whole thing even spun. I spent a line baton on this like a lot hours. I don't even know. I must have worked on it while watching TV. She takes a deep breath and stares at the broken wreckage of her work. This is horrible. As two you stack up the debris, up, your hands bump. She looks away as they do, as if not wanting to meet your eyes. Well, mostly horrible. The smile you get from Patty makes this momentary embarrassment from having crossed the diorama worth it. Yell at each other's throats for weeks. She checks her notes. A week at least. I've been following it for a week. I think it went longer than that. Vivi, as the source preferred to be called, thinks that Jill is being taken advantage of by her science teacher. She's probably not wrong, but she's also jealous? Hold on. Wait, hold on. Pause. Why would one student be jealous of the fact that another student is being taken advantage of by their science teacher? Like, first of all, ew. Alright, why do you care about this? What is Jill working on? How much eavesdropping does your work take? Why do you care? Care about what? This whole thing you're talking about. It's news. Two of Masterville's High's best and brightest are having a tiff, and a teacher who might be overstepping his bounds in the middle. It's got everything: love, hate, friendship, fighting, and someone who's abusing his power. It's clear that the last one is the part that really bothers her. If there's one thing I dislike, it's someone who takes advantage of the power that they have over people who don't have any. I think the key to cracking this whole case wide open, bowed by standing for a pen as she gets really tense look on her face, is finding out what Professor Evans is really up to. After that, she gets a bit of a far off look. This school's a powder keg. Is giving off sparks. With the silence after that go on for a moment. Not like, which says cool. Do you always talking cliches? Someone has to doubt himself. Someone has to see himself. Not along like what she said was cool. I was talking cliches. No, let's play along. Let's play along. Devin May Care grin. I'm going to go eavesdrop near the teacher's clowns. Keep your own ears out. If you get her stuff to get her heads off, ask her about the book she's reading. Looking at someone while they're reading is creepy. Imagine she seems good at French. Ask her about the book she's reading. You know what? Let's ask about the book she's reading. Oh, one of the Towerful sagas I've heard is good. You never really heard of it before, except that it existed. It's alright. I greatly prefer Tanner's Run, back from '86. The sheer whimsy and the overall sense of fun that was closer to the pre-Tolkien era of fiction that drew me in. The wild magic and the whimsical nature of the Fae. Lou takes a slow deep breath as she lets the book drop. So if you're going to read it, start with Tanner 86, Whispers of the Fallen Lord, Saga of Kings. Oh, she's really she's a really in-depth book nerd. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with it. Shout out to y'all. Y'all cool. Y'all, the bookworms be like probably some of the chillest people. I don't know them personally, but I know sometimes they be like chill. So, hey, y'all do y'all thing. You have our full attention suddenly? So, new guy on campus, you know the riddle of the Stone King? I don't think I do. If you're faced with fighting the dragon or rescuing the princess, which would you choose? Good question. Fighting the dragon or rescuing the princess? What would I choose? Fight the dragon or rescuing the princess? Seems like a strange question. Right? It's meant to test what you really desire. A happy future or an existing time. I think how someone answers says a lot about them. So what would it be? Rescue the princess, fight the dragon, have fun with the elf girl out the tavern? That is a good question though. It is a good question. Rescue the princess, fight the dragon. I think I would rescue the princess. I've wanted to and always been rescuing princesses since I was 3. You don't worry, that's a little old-fashioned. I mean, I'm here with the baddies, you know what I'm saying? If someone needs help, I'm not gonna turn them down. That's a good answer. He gets a weird smile. To me, rescuing the princess always seemed like the right thing to do. I don't know. I've never seen myself as a princess in stories, if that makes any sense. You nod. When I think of myself in the stories, I think of myself as a knight, and I do find myself wanting to fight the dragon. Most princesses are dead weight anyway. Golly, that's harsh. That's really harsh. It's such an earnest question. You have to smile. Yeah, okay. Who wants to start reading page 306? You keep no one asks you. Golly, Alicia. Like, I know, like, you don't really fancy, the bookworms. Cause you ain't gotta be mean about it. Like, for real. Sticks your tongue out at Alicia. It seems friendly. Oh, never mind. You feel like doesn't give history the same kind of energy he gives feed. That's period. It's just people taking turns reading. However, you keep getting distracted by giggling, shifting sounds. However, when you look back, it's just Lisa bouncing in the back corner. You can't shake the feeling that they're doing something interesting with one another whenever you're not looking. Now listen, y'all. Right? I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna make assumptions. But I'll just say, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. All right. I ain't gonna make no assumptions. But I mean, if you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. If you know, you know. Class ends well before you actually see anything, but you thought you saw them rubbing legs under the table. They might have been kicking each other, but your young teacher might prefer to assume the most erotic possibility. Listen, y'all, I'm not making assumptions. I'm just, hey, who knows? They're obviously murderous lesbians who accuse you to escape to Canada. Class is over. Okay, you look, you're drooling. After you wipe your face, shovel out the classroom. Hey, man. Listen, page 303, everyone. PE teacher buzzes what's loudly, getting the chatter gaggle of kids to quiet down and focus up. Okay, now we're working on working on the basics of chemical reaction lab. It's actually on page 306. VVQ, you know, you're the smart one. The tone in their voice is unmistakable. Yes, turn to page 306. The temperature in the room drops about 5 degrees. You're at the Brainiac, page 306. Get to it. We're going over some basic chemical reactions. Everyone in the class is going to need to put on goggles and know how to use the eyewash station. The eyewash station is over here. Holy hell, what kind of terrible torture device is this? It's for washing your eyes before you get something in them. I'd rather lose my eyes than put them in that. Whew. Yeah. Vivi, who's sitting right next to you. Wait, are you her lab partner? She huffs and talks low enough that probably no one else can hear. A student teaching the class is ludicrous, especially when she's so frazzled from helping out the Professor Evans' special project. She can barely keep herself together. Evans is taking advantage of her. Jill's smart, but she's not smart enough to see that. You shouldn't take advantage of students. What's Evans working on? Is a PE teacher idiot? Yeah, teachers shouldn't do that to students. They really shouldn't. Evans is just making Jill do all his real work. And if he does accomplish anything, she won't even be mentioned on the final paper. It happens all the time. Okay. So we're supposed to be doing this. She points at the books. Looks like a lot of words and colored images to you. It's horrifying. However, I think I want to try is something like, she flips forward a few pages. It looks like 6 times as scary. There's so many colors and things. Wait, is that a skull and crossbones warning? So we'll need, here, put on these goggles, put them on. I want to save the goggles. Vivi does the same and starts to gather and mess with chemicals. But it's something out of a cartoon. She talks while she's doing it, but it's hard to keep up with. So as this is a base, we need to be careful. You don't want any volatile reactions. So you can hand me the next one. Step 31 is over there. Hand her the pink, the green, the clear chemical. Step 31, it's over there. What's step 31? Pink. You takes it and pours it carefully to what she's working with. Wait, this is, she's been pointing at red chemical. You haven't even seen it. Oh, what's the worst that could? Explosive thing. It's mostly a form of concussion. Okay, wait, hold on. So that's the pink one. The pink one. Let me see. So what does the green one do? Takes it and pours it carefully. It's working on. Hey, what's this? This is that moment you realize you pointed at the red chemical. You haven't even seen it. Oh, well, what's the worst that can happen? Explosive thing. It's a foam concussion on a container. And Vivi, come back right into you. Foam going every. Both of you fall and the world goes dark. Oh, come on, get up, you two. This is such a mess. Gotta get cleaned up or school's gonna blame me. You hear just fine. You can't see. Is there foam all over your goggles? You reach for them, but you find something else warm, soft, and yo. Hey. She's on top of you. You realize this. You have a moment where you realize that she's sitting on your face. Yo. Listen, y'all. Hold very still. Shove her off. Now listen. Just listen. Listen, y'all. Listen. Listen. Y'all gotta, hear me out. That's what happens when you get off the book. The same thing. Back to that, she's too embarrassed that she clearly wants to. By the end of class, the mess is cleared up. The bell rings. On the way out, Vivi just looking at you in her eyes. Sorry, I should have made sure you knew all that's when. Did you like, never mind. Yo, she's trying. Vivi is the one to break it. So, what do you think of Masterville High? Yeah, what do you think? We will judge you. The attention says for you. It's nice, it's weird. I think your school is the function, and that the state should shut it down. It's nice. It's nice. It is nice. No, it isn't. I think it's nice. I guess some of the people aren't always as nice as the school itself. Vivi just looks down while Patty says this. Vivi gets bullied a lot. She's a soft little flower that's wilting. I am not. To stop wilting, you shout and pushes Vivi playfully. Little girls giggle at that. It's long before the evening wears on, and the three of you say your goodbyes and you head to your dorm. Okay. Hold on. Let me look at the hearts. Who do I got the most with? I got the most with the bookworm. You make it home, well, to your dorm room, which is going to be your home for at least as long as you go to the school. It was quite a day. Well, maybe there's a place for you here. You're tired, though, so you see something moving in the dark outside your window. Taking a closer, you see is a small animal, a rat. That saves you for a moment. It looks weird. You don't know why, but the rat sends a shiver down your spine. Rolls out into the night, and then there's just darkness. You probably just let things get to your head. You try to get some sleep. What comes next? Continue your adventure in the next episode. Wow. Let's try that again. Something has to change. Ooh. So, like, am I like a simulation? Okay. Okay, so let's... We're gonna pause this, right? Right. So we're back at the start. Man, this is crazy. We got so many like different options that we can really choose. There's so many things that we can honestly do, but we're gonna save a lot of that for the next time we come to play this game. If you guys want me, if you guys really want me to play this game again and try to see, you know, if we can do it any better, make sure y'all show some love to this video, man. But yeah, I ain't gonna waste enough of your time. If you guys want to see more videos like this, go check out the video that's also on the screen, man. What are you doing? Go check out the video, bro.